Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of Sharing the Joint with Matt, the album cover. Today I'm talking to Punksters Russ. Thank you.
Hello, mate.
Hey mate.
I finally got there.
Yeah, finally got. How you been?
Yeah, good, bud. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good. Long time no chat.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, hey, when did you go into recording for this one?
We're in there late June and July. So the last week, I think it was, of July or something like that. And then I went back in after work a couple of days just to do some vocals and that.
Excellent.
Yeah, we had a week like to do it, like a locked in for a week. So
you knew what you were going to do when you get in there, or
yeah. We had because we hadn't been gigging and stuff. We had written a load of songs and stuff, and had worked on them and practiced the fuck out of them. And a couple of them we got to play live, but not most of them we didn't, which was a completely different process than usual. Usually we take them out live and beat the shit out of them and then record them.
Yeah.
But this one was, because of COVID, completely different way of doing it for us guys.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, well, that scrapes out one of my questions. Anyway, so what was the difference in recording this as to your previous offerings that you've done? Was there any difference, or
there was a lot of difference in usually our formula's been go to Zen and do it live and do all that sort of stuff, and it's a bit cheaper at Zen and it's worked for us. But this time we just took a bit more time. It cost fair bit more money than Zen too, which we had because we weren't touring or anything. So the band had a bit of money, and the guy there, Ryan Miller, he pushed us a lot more too. So he was like a producer as well, He's like, "Oh, come on, Gaz, you can do better than that, And I'm like, "Fuck!" About after 3 or 4 goes, sometimes I'm like, "I've had enough. I'm going for a walk," like.
Yeah.
But at the end product, it was like, wow, I'm really glad we did it that way, for something different. It is the quality is up there,
Oh yeah, definitely. Excellent. What I've heard sounds great. So what did he leave it in your hands though?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah. I mean, we were firing questions to him too, like, what do you reckon, Ryan? Just having an outside, someone with an outside opinion who's not in the band song, Mm-hmm. And he'd go, maybe you could cut that bit, or no, leave that in, guys. So, and there was a couple of wrestles,
of course.
Yeah, but that was all right at the end of the day. It was good to hang out with the boys too and spend that time, because usually we'll punch an album out over a weekend and just record it Saturday, Sunday, and go mix it, where this one was a full week, And I thought, at first I thought, fuck, how are we going to do it a whole week in there? But, amazingly enough, the time passed, and I've never done it like that before. And I really enjoyed the processes, hanging out with the band, talking the shit. You're locked in a studio in a factory complex, the outside world's only out the front yard, but no one knows you're in there, and leaving late and getting early and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've worked with this guy?
Yeah.
Excellent.
The studio is called House Fox, and it's down in Orchard Road at Brookvale.
Okay.
We practiced there, and I noticed he's got a really good recording facility, right? But I thought he might have been a bit too, into the metal kind of thing for us guys. He's in a band called Black Reno. He records a lot. Anyway, Smurf sent me a recording of another band. I can't remember the name of the band now, but he said, this is the stuff Ryan's doing. And I just went, oh, wow, that's good, because we were looking around at the time, checking out a few other places. And I thought, well, fucking Brookvale, and a guy that we know, give him a shot, Yep. And when we spoke to him, he was like, oh, guys, I'd be honoured to do it, so, there we go.
Do you have a favourite out of what you did?
Not really. Both. I'm somewhat. I won't speak for all the boys, but for me, I really enjoy the whole recording process. There's a job to be done, and sometimes when you got these songs, it's good just to get them out and down. And when you listen to them in the car on the way home or something, even if it's the unmixed version or roughly mixed version, it's like, oh yeah, once it's down. So yeah, I can't say I prefer either. I love both,
Well, We Are the Rust Crew. That's obviously going to be your next anthem.
Yeah.
Like, because to me, Australia, Oi, oi, that was your anthem.
Yeah.
And now in this offering, you've got a new anthem, and I reckon that's. And have you played, as you were saying before, you hadn't played it much live, but have you played the We Are the Rust Crew live? Have you?
I think twice, and it was only at the beginning. While we were in the studio, we decided to make it a beginning and an end of the album.
Okay.
So the shortened
version, reprise.
Yeah, exactly. The shortened version start as an intro, and longer version that actually starts to pump along at the end, and for the outro.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're gonna, that'll be our intro and outro to our shows for a while, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
The last time, the couple of times that we did it, had a few fists in the air and people singing along, which is really good. It is the Rust Crew inclusive thing, it's us and you guys. It's bringing us closer together,
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And
Callum Park.
Before we go on, I do love the shirt. Hey,
Callum Park. What's the story behind that?
Well, Callum Park, that's the old nut house over there at Rozelle.
Yeah, where the patients were raped by the staff.
I can't comment on that. That's not what the song's about. They may have been.
No.
I'm sure there was a lot of stuff go on there. But my grandfather was in the joint.
Okay.
He came back from World War II, quite affected. Throw alcohol and stuff on top of that, and he ended up in there, and someone who wasn't insane but damaged, certainly damaged. I never knew the man, but I'm just going on what parents told me. To be put in that, there was scenes and stuff that that it says the mentally deranged, and as a young kid, when I was an apprentice, I actually worked for a week in one of those joints. I think it was out right there, and mate, it blew my face off. Had to go check in to get in and that, and elderly ladies trying to feed dolls and people walking in circles and deformities and all this stuff. So it's a dark, about a dark place.
Well, you could probably Google it, but 60 Minutes did a big episode on Callum Park.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Back when I was, I think, in my teens even.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they did a big thing about the staff, the staff getting done for sexually assaulting the patients. Like
Okay.
there was a lot of controversy going on with Comic Buck. That's why I brought it up because I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that stuff interests me, and certainly back in the day, with a lot of those kind of places, whether it was asylums or children's homes, a lot of that bad shit went down. So yeah, I'd be keen to check that out.
Yeah, definitely Google it. Born to Rock and Roll. That to me is a rose tattoo on steroids. That was brilliant. I loved it.
Yeah.
I like that. You must have had a lot of fun in the studio doing that one. I swear to God.
It was, yeah, absolutely. Like I said earlier, the studio generally was a lot of fun, and and that song, is basically the true story. Me sitting at school, feeling like I'm damned. The teacher's asking questions. I never raised my hand. Points his finger at me. Campbell, what's your goal? My only answer is I want to rock and roll.
Yeah. I remember when you posted the words. You posted the words to it not long ago, and I thought, yeah, that's fucking magic. Yeah. Instead of the normal, talking about drugging and drinking and fucking partying and shit, it's like this offering that you've done now is like each song that I've listened to, I really dig the meaning, and I really think I can, everyone gets their own idea or thing from songs. Yeah. But I really did. I dug what you've put out. It's fucking great, and I think they're going to be great live. I'm looking forward to you finally coming to Wollongong so I can get to see you.
Yeah,
but that will happen. Who wrote the lyrics? Was that just you?
Yeah. I write the lyrics. Yeah, I write all of the Russ lyrics. I don't mind doing a cover or something, but I have problems. A few people have handed me lyrics and said to me, see if you can do anything with these, and I sort of go, oh, yeah, I'll have a look, and it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
And I've learned that you never say never, but at the moment I'm sort of, a lot of those lyrics were written in my work shed on rainy, wet COVID days. And the thing is too, I know when I'm writing them, I know how I'm going to phrase them and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's I think from the last stuff I've heard from you and this stuff, you guys have what's the word? You've gone that extra distance.
Okay.
In this one, I think I like it's and I can't wait to which I'll see obviously on some sites. I can't wait to see how they come out live.
Yeah,
that's something that I'm really looking forward to. Anyway, the show's 15 minutes and we've hit that. Is there anything else you want to say about the album? What you've
look, it's our latest offering, and we've really enjoyed doing it. I think it's great. It is. We've got Luke, who is a new guitarist, so it is different than the other stuff. But we still work between the goalposts of boy punk, rock and roll. We're in that. We're not about to go anywhere outside of that. That's just not me and the other boys. So we keep it in that sort of area. And if you like the other stuff, I'm pretty sure you'd like this stuff.
Yeah, they will. Trust me. It's I don't know, but I can see you guys on Triple J Unearthed soon with this one. This I've just enjoyed everything you put out this time. It's been excellent.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that, mate. And I've got to say, I love the shirt. Looks brilliant on you, champ. You're part of the Russ crew, mate.
Always, mate. Always.
Yeah.
Always good speaking with you, Gary. Thank you so much.
All right, mate. Good weekend, buddy.
Yeah, mate.
See ya.
See ya, buddy.